Combo, confused, normal, and dry. Hi, it's Leigh-vii and welcome back to the space I hold here at times for my newfound obsession with skincare on my channel. Now this is my morning routine, which looks a lot different to my night. I first choose between clips, tie, or a band. Clips are my go-to 90% of the time in the morning. Nighttime for a double cleanse is more of a hair back headband situation. I'm very pale. My skin is very weather influenced. My biggest issues revolve around how fair I am, mostly involving how easy it is that I burn in the sun. I can respect a no cleanser, splash of water to the face moment in the morning, especially knowing that cleanser can be very stripping if you overuse it. I personally like using a water-based cleanser in the morning, every morning. The other water-based cleanser I've tried is CeraVe, but the Youth to the People cleanser is beautiful. I pump in one hand and then have water on the other, lightly mixing it so it's not completely foamy yet. This process I just find nice. I like to build with it. If I'm not completely within the luxury of taking my time, I'll just go straight into half water, half cleanser and have it on and off in one go. But I ideally like to spend a good minute and a half with my cleanser so I know it's doing its job properly. I'll keep adding small amounts of water, maybe 1 or 2 more times until it really foams like this. An evening routine will be on the way after I've revealed my new huge YesStyle order, which came yesterday and will be unboxed tonight. I have unproblematic yet still very confused skin. It's normal and dry. It has this particular feeling once left to sink into the skin that is so satisfying. If you know, you know. You can feel it dry deep into the pores before it is met with water again and clears everything out. Rinsing is the only part of the routine that requires you to focus on your sink's ability to cooperate with you and your relationship with your own operation. Besides from take it section by section and mine build up in your eyebrows and under your chin where it can run away from you, I have no real advice for rinsing. I always do one splash more than I know I need to prevent any unwanted product buildup, and that gives me the peace of mind in knowing that I've prevented this. So once you're done with this, you don't have to rinse anything again unless something newly added to your routine starts to burn. Toner would be what I do next, however today I wasn't feeling it. This is a high concentration of green tea and I've used it quite a lot the last few days. So I've decided to not use it today, but I wanted to show it because this is what I would use for most days. Best to be intuitive about your routine, just do what feels good on that day. I mix vitamin C from the Inky List with the hyaluronic acid serum from Youth to the People. The vitamin C is quite thick and hard to move around the face, so a couple of pumps of the Youth to the People alongside it makes a nice consistency. Vitamin C is most ideal in the mornings and helps brighten the skin. Hyaluronic acid takes from moisture in the air and absorbs it into the skin. However, if you live in a dry environment and there is no moisture to draw from the air, it will draw straight from your skin. So be careful to use hyaluronic acid if your environment is very dry, desert-like. A basic routine that I need really is a cleanser, moisturizer and SPF, but I do treat my skin most days to these other additional products because skincare is new to me. I'm 5 months in, still have my first ever bottles of certain things. I'm experimenting and loving it. My skin is grateful and it would be just as content with a 3-step routine. So just to clarify and really make that point, my skin isn't problematic, and so all of these additional things are luxuries to them. This is me having fun and exploring my skin. Self-care is so important, and for a mama like me, my skincare is actually me time. It's time that I can get away and just pamper myself for a moment. This is the Paula's Choice 20% niacinamide treatment. I never warmed up to this. They have a 10%. I did go straight to this. Niacinamide is a very relaxing ingredient though. I'm aware hyperscents like this don't have a huge amount of knowledge behind whether they perform incredibly better than a 3, 5 or 10% treatment. I was just curious by it. I use this just when I feel like it. Lately it's been every 3 to 4 days, and that's just to preserve the product at this point. When I first got it, I used it every day, morning and night, happily for about 2 weeks. When using an applicator like this one, it is incredibly important that you do not touch it to your skin and try to either drop it above or even just put it straight into your hands and then work it in that way. But if you do touch your skin to the applicator, then bacteria can be transferred into your product and unfortunately can ruin it for you. So it's very important to remember this if you decide to buy this or something similar with the same type of applicator. Eye cream is something that I'm convinced is a glorified moisturizer, and so the thought of them isn't necessarily appealing to me at all. However, I do have one here, and it is the Inky-less Caffeine Eye Cream. I was just intrigued by it. I thought there'd be no harm in giving it a go, so I did. I probably won't buy an eye cream again, but it's a nice addition to the morning routine. Youth to the People moisturizer. If it isn't obvious by now, Youth to the People, the Inky-less and Paula's Choice are my favorite brands. If you do have that spare coin to put towards your skincare, especially a moisturizer or an SPF, I'd recommend this one. This is the Youth to the People Adaptogen Deep Moisture Cream. Now, when I really need to lay down the moisture for my skin, I will double up moisturizers. Another one that I really enjoy is the Inky-less Snow Mushroom. And I also use the CeraVe moisturizer for when my skin is super dehydrated. I will use that one. My current SPF situation is a mess, which is why I cannot wait to unbox my new YesStyle haul, because I know that I have a new sunblock in there. So currently what I use here are two. I mix the CeraVe SPF 30 tinted with the Neutrogena SPF 50, and the reason why I have to do this is because the SPF 50 from Neutrogena, the white cast is shocking, and then the tint from the CeraVe is too dark. And also here in New Zealand I cannot risk to use anything less than an SPF 50, so I do mix the two to my skin tone and then I'm away. But it's far too much work, it is far too much effort. I used to use the Pareto until the little scandal of sorts came out about them. I do still have it. It's in my cabinet right there with all the leaves behind the mirror. It's in there still, and I'll still use it up probably in time perhaps. But for now, this is what I'm doing, and it works as my makeup as well. But I'm not satisfied with the fact that this is my makeup as well. I'm far from satisfied with the fact that this is my makeup as well. But hopefully soon, very, very soon, we'll be able to switch it up again, and very happy to introduce another product here. Always remember to get your neck, get everywhere, get your arms, get the top of your hands. And speaking of makeup, this is turning into my makeup routine too, because this is all it is. I just leave my sunblock and then I do whatever mascara I have, and this one my mum gave me probably 3 years ago. I need to get another one. Makeup is not my forte, but this is it. This is everything that I do.